And we're away from the start in the visitors. Race 78 of the day, Newcastle University on the left of your picture in the blue, and Pangbourne College on the right of your picture. Cruise away cleanly.
Yeah, cleanly indeed. And I think the visitors and to a certain extent as well, the Y-folds always provide us with some entertainment in terms of their interpretation of what a straight line is on the course. You can see here Pangbourne just veering into the middle a little bit. But actually, as long as the crew stay away from each other, the umpire shouldn't have too much to do, and it looks like Newcastle, with the slightly better start here, 3/4 of length, they leave the shadows of the island.
And we've seen some really challenging conditions here for inexperienced steerers. It's really frightening. It's 24 metres between those booms, but you know that if you go near them, you could be in trouble. So the tendency is to steer away from them at this point, and then you've got the water pushing you and the wind, although it's died down a little bit more now, the wind pushing you as well. And right now we can see the men from Newcastle University, furthest from us, are starting to extend their lead towards a length or so. Looks like they're going to be stretching that out as we come down the course to pick the race up live, past the 3/4 mile already, and Newcastle have really opened up a strong and commanding lead. You can see they've dropped their rate of strokes per minute down to a much more comfortable level, holding that position, making sure that they are conserving energy for the next round, and a pretty clear result so far for Newcastle, Tom.
Yeah, the visitors is a ruthless competition, and you'll want to conserve as much energy as possible. The standard is incredibly high. You know, you get some crews who potentially could medal at under 23 level. So Newcastle will be keen to conserve as much leg power, as much firepower as they possibly can. All lightweights in this Newcastle crew, so it's not their top-ranked boat, but clearly enough to see off Pangbourne.
Yeah, this is a great point, Tom. This is a story of lightweight versus heavyweight. The Newcastle crew, a lightweight crew, been really successful in that Class 1 lightweight fours at BUCS, the Bucks Championship. But it's also a story of more experienced athletes in this boat. The lightweights from Newcastle, who we mentioned here, are 20, 21 years of age, and the Pangbourne College crew 17, 18 years of age. So lighter crew, but a lot more rowing experience, perhaps, you know, almost double the experience of their opposition, and that probably shows as well. Lightweights, and I think particularly in a coxless four, always seem to me, if you can move well as a lightweight, you've got nothing but your efficiency compared with a heavyweight. It's a great boat because you get a huge return. Only 4 athletes and no cocks to carry as well, so the boat can really run between strokes. And if you've got that technical precision to be able to time it well, then you get a real return out of it.
And that's exactly, I think, you're spot on, Matt. The technical precision required to actually push a coxless four down the course is so much more than a coxed four. And so Newcastle really demonstrating here the best way to row a coxless four is just be light, be lithe around each end of the stroke, and let the boat do as much of the work as possible. And clearly national champions in the lightweight four, loads of pedigree. Great to see a schoolboy crew in the visitors, I should say. You know, fantastic for Pangbourne to get a crew entered into the main draw, but I think clearly they've come up against a class above them today.
Ali Davies in the bow seat of the Newcastle crew, third Henley Regatta here, looks across just to check he's in good shape. He's the steersman in this crew. In front of him we see it's Daniel Dubitsky. He's in the Israeli national sculling team, hoping to make the Olympics for Israel one day. Ali glances across again. In the 3 seat in front of Daniel is Harry Fraser Urquhart, and sitting at stroke Stan Cannon, the men's captain at Newcastle University Boat Club. So they'll be pretty happy with this result as they approach the finish line. Still plenty of people enjoying the racing here at Henley. So this is the visitors, the intermediate men's coxless fours, and Newcastle University's lightweights cross the line first, a commanding win over the younger but heavier crew from Pangbourne College. A fist bump transmits its way down the course, and you can see, well, great job from the Pangbourne College youngsters, 2 17-year-olds in the stern, 2 18-year-olds in the bows, looking around, where the hell's that finish line? It can't come too soon. Great effort. I hope to see these guys all back at the regatta, having blooded themselves in the waters of Henley. So that's a result with Newcastle University beating Pangbourne College in the visitors.